On guys, mobile carrier news here. I know this is not any of your normal video for any carrier news. I will get to that. I just been really busy, with being on vacation, trying to get this house ready. But I'm just gonna show you guys the house. This my parents that built this house is insane. They probably put over 10 grand, and this house is insane. Now, anyway, I don't make this a house tour. It's a really nice house. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how much it's worth, but it's a really good house. But I want to talk about Moviestar and TelCel. These are basically the two biggest cell phone companies here in Mexico. Whether even if you go to Cancun or any other type of Mexico, they'll still have these same two cell services because these are the biggest ones. Now, here's my rant on these services. They're not bad, but they're also not great either. It's pretty much in the middle between. So what I basically am trying to say is these two companies, and I'm pretty sure it's because we're in Mexico, they are really, really behind on their generation of technology. Let's just say this company right here, TelCel, they are working on their 5G to convert all 3G towers, but I think they're a little slow. I'm not sure what their market cap is or how much they're worth exactly. I could honestly check down here if I wanted to. No information, unfortunately, on that. It was founded in 1989. So, and it does say here mobile 5G. So they are working on their 5G. It's just they're really slow, and there's a lot of 3G sites. I mean, if can I blame them for not having 3G? Still, no, not really, because a lot of companies have that, even in the USA. Even though in the USA itself they're gonna shut it down this year, I'm not blaming them. Now for these guys, they are a large provider in Mexico. Sorry, in 1995. So these guys came out after TelCel. These are some other companies too. I've heard of Vodafone as well, but these two are the biggest companies that I know of as far as any other company. Oops, don't want to go there. Now, these guys are really, really ahead of their 5G improvements and deployments. And I'm not talking shade. I don't know if people that work for these two companies, I'm not talking shade. I'm just giving my 2 cents on what's going on. These guys are working on 5G. It's probably going to take maybe 2 years to maybe improve it. Now, these guys, I was doing info on Moviestar, and they're not going to shut down their 3G towers till 2025. And I was just like, I wasn't mad or anything. I wasn't giving bad shade to them. I was just thinking, wow, 2025 is when you guys are going to shut down 3G. And I know all US carriers, Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T are shutting it down this year. So I'm just shocked. I'm like, wow, they're shutting it down in 2025. I honestly thought they would do it sooner, but I guess TelCel still has 3G. They're shutting it down now. They're just really, really slow at doing that. That's why there's a lot of 3G area here. And surprisingly, these two companies are improving. They are improving their service, but it's very slowly. So, I mean, and they probably don't have a lot of capital like in the USA. So I don't blame them. I just think it's interesting. I'm like, wow, they're working on 5G. Moviestar, I don't know if they're working on 5G. I do know they both use AT&T as a provider, or I think a partnership, because pretty much when I tested my family's network, they either had Moviestar or TelCel. The same thing goes for me for Verizon. I still have Verizon Wi-Fi. It's just very interesting. It's just super slow for all carriers. The only way to get fast internet, unfortunately, is to pay your carrier, AT&T, Verizon, or T-Mobile, $5 extra for them to keep you on fast speeds, basically 3G, which I think is kind of unfair. But I mean, that's how they work as a company. I can't really do much. But it's crazy how Moviestar is going to shut down their. Let me zoom in on that real quick. They're going to shut down their 3G in 2025 and convert it to 5G. Now, that's interesting. And what's even more interesting is they barely have LTE. TelCel's the same thing. They barely have LTE. They're still stuck in the 3G era. Like I said, I don't blame them for that. I'm just curious I want to know why they might not have the capital for it. They still have a lot of subscribers, but probably not the right capital to invest in LTE, because I haven't really seen any LTE around here. So I mean, they will get there, but it's just gonna take some time. They're two of the biggest companies in the world, in Mexico and in other places, like maybe Cancun, maybe even Spain. I'm not sure what kind of carrier I would get in Spain, but they're gonna take some time to improve their 5G. They're obviously gonna be behind the USA because USA does honestly work faster and think more quickly, but they're not bad. They are pretty slow. I'm pretty sure the next time I come here, they will have faster internet speeds. That's for sure. But they're not bad as a company. Honestly, my favorite out of all these is TelCel, because TelCel's 3G is honestly really fast. It's honestly faster than Moviestar. They're different companies. I know they're not the same ones, but their technology and how I upload things and how I want to go on YouTube, it literally works like the 3G from we had 10 years ago. In what I believe, or 12 years ago, 2008 through 2011, it works that speed, and I honestly like them. And it kind of sucks that I can't really switch to these guys, because no matter what cell tower I'm next to, it will switch me to either Moviestar right here or TelCel. And I honestly wish I could stick to just TelCel, because TelCel is really fast. Even though I don't want to pay $5 to Verizon anymore, because it's just ridiculous how they promote me. Oh, pay $5 and we'll give you 3G speeds. I don't need to give you guys $5 because it adds up. I literally went for like a drive, 25 minutes to like a supermarket without paying, and I had fast LTE. These guys actually do have LTE, and it's incredibly fast. And I didn't get charged a dime. It literally felt like 3G speeds. It was incredibly fast. It was kind of like 5G, but a little slower 3G speed, and it still worked. I was able to upload. I was able to go on YouTube, play some music. I was able to even watch Netflix for 30 minutes with obviously good battery life and obviously a good connection. These guys are the real deal. But Moviestar, it could use some improvement. Like I said, even though it's going to take them to 2025 to improve their service, hopefully they get there. But my 2 cents on these networks is they're not bad. They're really good. Hopefully there are some improvements the next time I come here. But that's my 2 cents. I don't hate these companies. I just think, my opinion on what I think they should do. And hopefully they get more funds and capital like our U.S. carriers, because I'm pretty sure they don't get a lot of capital. They make a lot of money through millions, but I think they should get more funding and more capital and invest more in their service. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.